Welcome to Best Wellness Interviews, where successful people share their attitudes on wellness and key strategies that they use for their health and well-being. I'm Kristine Best, and I'm a wellness strategist, and I'm your host. Today, I want to welcome Louis Jahshan. Louis, thank you very much for coming to be interviewed today. I really appreciate your time. So welcome.
Thank you very much, Kristine, for this opportunity, and many thanks for the introduction.
Thank you. What I would like to do is for you to introduce yourself and what you do in your business, just briefly, maybe about 2 minutes or so. And yeah, just let our viewers know about you, your background and what you're doing now.
Thank you very much, Kristine, for asking this question. I'm Louis Jahshan of LEJ Leadership Coaching. My background, I'm a retired chartered accountant, past bank executive, and business owner. I have been in executive positions most of my life, and I gained a lot of experience that can give me the help and support to really guide and coach business leaders in order that they will reach their goals and live their lifestyle.
Perfect. That's fantastic. I want to investigate a little about your unique wellness style today. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. What is your attitude towards wellness?
That's a very good question. Everybody is looking wellness in the world, and wellness is a multifaceted concept encompassing physical, mental, emotional, and social well-being, prompting a profound introspection question to ask, who am I? I am the embodiment of intelligent energy, shaping my body, mind, and soul.
Well, nicely said. That's a unique answer.
I have to nurture my body. That involves attending to its needs through proper nutrition, exercise, stress management, mindful practices, adequate sleep, and fostering social connections. Meanwhile, my mind operates on dual fronts, the conscious and the subconscious mind. My conscious mind engages in 6 intellectual functions: reasoning, planning, problem solving, abstract thinking, comprehending complex ideas, and conscious learning. My subconscious mind oversees the realms of long-term memory storage, emotional processing, and the formation of habits and behavior patterns. And within me resides a sense of my soul, which harbors spiritual, emotional, and intuitive intelligence.
Well, that's a very comprehensive answer, Louis. And you know what? I would love to draw the audience's attention to all of those aspects. Your brain doesn't work properly. You can't make your best decisions. You can't think critically. You can't find the best solutions if you are stressed and you're not feeding your body the right nutrients. You just cannot operate at the best level. So focusing on your health and all aspects of your health is a very wise practice. And I have to applaud you for such an amazing answer to my question. Quite unexpected, but you know, well, it doesn't really surprise me because you're a man who likes attention to detail and you tend to plan and execute that plan quite well. and you know where you want to be. You've got your goals and you know how to achieve them. And so it doesn't really surprise me that you answered in this way, but it will surprise a lot of listeners, because they don't think about things like this. And I just love that you've brought these issues out, these aspects. So,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. What kind of foods do you kind of concentrate on eating, just generally? And how many meals a day do you have?
Okay, from my food, I maintain a balanced diet consisting of 3 nutritious meals supplemented with ample fruits and hydration, steering clear of carbohydrates while indulging in chai latte as a treat. No coffee.
Okay. And do you drink alcohol?
Yes, I have to have my brandy in the night before going to bed.
Okay. So nothing excessive. It's quite
Nothing excessive.
limited. Yeah. Okay. Um, what are your key non-negotiables in your wellness routine? All those things that you must do. What are they?
Yes, on a daily basis, I prioritize physical activity with daily home gym exercises, walks in the nature. I'm living next to 2 parks next to me.
Hmm.
And I engage in activities like gardening and cycling. And I have to go back to my golfing.
Mm. What do you mean go back?
Well, I haven't played golf for some time because I had a knee injury.
Okay.
So I'm back now to normal.
Okay, that's good.
That is from my body. That is non-negotiable that I have to do it every day.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable other thing, stimulating my mind. So I stimulate my intellect through engaging activities such as Wordle, doing Wordle every morning. Have you heard of this? How to do
Doing
it?
what?
It is the Times Magazine from US having Wordle,
No,
and
I don't know
another
what that
one,
is.
Word Guess. I do it every day
Oh,
within
yeah,
three.
yeah, yeah.
I do it within 3 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and I read motivational literature.
Yep.
Additional, I prioritize mental well-being through meditation and positive affirmations.
So, Louis, a lot of people do not have wellness goals. The only thing they have is something like, "Oh, I'd like to lose a little bit of weight, or I'd like to be a bit fitter, or perhaps I've got to improve my diet." But they're not really goals, are they?
Well, these are forms of habits. If you engage in a certain mindset that you would like to put your mind to achieve a certain goal, losing weight, for example,
But it needs to be more specific, doesn't it?
it
You know,
has to.
you might want to lose 3 kilos by the end of April, 2024.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. It needs to be
Yes.
specific and have an end date, something that they can work towards. If it's open ended, it's less likely they will achieve it. So it's not really a goal when they say, "I'd like to lose some weight." That's not a real goal.
Yes.
So there
There
is
are
a
so much literature and so many guidance available in the market.
yeah.
Elizabeth, my wife, and I, for the past 6 years, we adopted Steve Grundy's method from United States in avoiding carbohydrates.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yep.
carbohydrates, but fresh fruits as well.
Yep.
And as such, I myself, in the last 6 years, I lost 12 kilograms.
Yep.
And I feel very fit now and very
Yep.
active and fresh.
Yeah, I must admit, I don't eat much in the way of carbohydrates, not high in carbohydrates. It's mainly fresh vegetables and some fruits. grains, nuts and seeds, that sort of thing. But yes, not much in the way of carbohydrates as such. And I think that's a very healthy diet, that sort of diet. So we're painting a very good picture here, because wellness is not something that just happens. You might be well now, but that doesn't mean to say you'll be well tomorrow and next year and in 5 or 10 years' time, does it? You need to be doing something to actually make it happen. Would you agree with that?
Yes, and that is remind yourself daily that you have a goal to achieve. And if you are invited in a social gathering to have an additional alcoholic drink or more carbohydrates of sandwiches or something, you have to abstain and apologize.
Yeah, and stick to
And
your routine.
You keep your mindset set for your goal and not.
I would think
avoiding.
that well, I don't just think, I know that as a wellness strategist, I know that if you stick to your routine and your eating pattern and maintain that better routine, that eventually your desires to eat certain foods, like healthy foods, is increased, and your desire to avoid the fatty, salty, sugary, empty calories that are in a lot of fast foods and that sort of thing, your desire actually decreases. You prefer, you gravitate towards those healthier foods. Your body, I don't know, it just happens automatically if you stick to that routine. Would you agree with that?
I do agree. And sometimes if you are tempted to have a bite here or there, it doesn't matter because it could be washed away.
Yeah, I mean, look, if there's something you like a piece of chocolate or a piece of chocolate cake or something once a week or whatever, you don't want to deny yourself that, because one day you're just not going to be able to give in and you're going to binge on it. So it's better to do everything in moderation, and allow yourself your little treats as a reward if that's what you want. I don't mind. I'm partial to a bit of chocolate every now and then. So you don't want to beat yourself up if you if you have indulge in a piece of chocolate or something like that. Is there any little treats that you like to have, Louis?
Yes, I like really to have fresh salad at least 3 times a week that I do myself, and my wife enjoys helping her in the kitchen. I do the salad, she does the cooking.
Nice. Teamwork. So
Teamwork.
you've obviously got a very good relationship with your wife, and you allow each other the freedom to do the things that you each like to do, and it's not like you try to control each other's life. What would you like to comment on that sort of thing?
Yes, we just celebrated our 50th anniversary, and we are so happy that we have 3 children, 3 granddaughters, and we are very happy in our married life. And yes, I support her and she supports me.
Beautiful. And it's not a walk in the park, is it? I mean, a relationship requires some effort.
Indeed, indeed. I
Yeah.
put efforts and she puts efforts.
Fantastic. Okay, so do you think that being involved in a bigger than life activity, something that's bigger than you, is a good thing? Would you say that that contributes to wellness?
Indeed, your mind will be concentrating on the big goal and the widely important goal in your life. And by having that goal, always all your attentions will be towards achieving that. And irrespective of how much tired you would be, but your mind will be working. And as such, your tiredness drops down, whether you have had not enough sleep in the night or whatever circumstances around you. And I feel that I'm always nourished when I feel that I'm meeting with my clients and talking to them. I'm always being completely involved and leading them in order to achieving their goals.
So you like helping people. Now that's not your work, as a coach. It's not the only thing you do. There are bigger things that you do outside of work for other people, aren't there?
Yes, socially, I'm involved in so many activities, like, for example, Rotary Club, St. Vincent de Paul,
Mm.
the church. So, for example, let me take them one by one. St. Vincent de Paul, I am the treasurer of Brighton Conference that involves a very good number of members and visits. And then I am the treasurer also of the Hampton region, which encompasses 12 regions. And sorry, the region encompasses 12 conferences. And have been doing this job for the last 8 years. In Rotary Club, I've been more than 30 years. I've been president of Rotary Club of St. Kilda. And then because of my business, I moved into Glen Waverley. And then I was elected as president of Rotary Club Glen Waverley in 2017-18. And during my presidency, I introduced into the Monash area mental health first aid courses in order to help students in years 10, 11, and 12 to understand the mental health issues of their colleagues, particularly who were suicidal, and the suicide cases were very high.
Mm-hmm.
So as I launched this project, we got into partnership with the Monash Council, and as such, we were able to get from the state government a grant of $200,000. And this project went on from 2017 until COVID hit. But during this time, we were serving 26 secondary schools, serving so many students, and as such, avoided so many cases of suicide.
That's fantastic.
As such, now the educational department picked up the project and they are supplemented with millions of dollars.
Wow. And how did that make you feel, achieving all that?
Feeling myself very proud that I have served and left a legacy for the future. Yeah. And our club is talking about it always. And this year, again, we repeated having the speakers about mental health and giving awareness to the members and to the audience.
It's really amazing when you focus on helping other people, how your own problems diminish. It actually takes your focus away from the problems, and then they're not so bad. You're actually helping people. You feel good. That is so good for your wellness.
Indeed, it is towards wellness, because no problems disappear, challenges will be overcome, and as such, reaching the goal will be easy.
Yeah. And also, it helps put things into perspective, because there are people who are quite often in a much worse position than you. And it makes you realize that, oh, they're coping. I need to pull up my socks and, readdress what I'm doing. So it's a good way to contemplate your own shortcomings and how you can improve as a human being. And I think that personal growth as well as professional growth helps you to be a better person, a better human being.
Sure, I agree with you.
All right, well, that's been wonderful getting to know you a whole lot better, Louis. I thank you very much for your time and sharing your unique wellness routine with us. And I hope that our audience have gained some insights into their own wellness and can take away some of your strategies and that sort of thing, tools and techniques that they can apply in their own life. So I really thank the audience as well for listening in, and I hope you'll be here next week for my next successful guest, and they will share their unique wellness lifestyle. Thank you very much, Louis.
Thank you very much, Kristine. You are doing a great job. I do acknowledge you for your dedication and putting up this series. Wish you good luck. All the best.
Thank you very much, Louis.